Hello, and welcome to my channel, Naughty Gnome Crafts. My name is Sarah, and you can find me as Naughty Gnome on Instagram. Whether you are a new or returning viewer, thank you so much for joining me today, and we are here to talk about my May monthly makes. Before we get started, I'll just quickly share that I am wearing a ready-to-wear t-shirt that I've had for years. It's from Old Navy, and I just paired it with some Madewell denim shorts that you will actually be seeing a little bit later. And ever since Me Made May ended, I've been enjoying just wearing some of my ready-to-wear garments that I haven't been able to wear because of my pledge. So for this video, I wanted to keep the details to a minimum because I have quite a few things to share with you, and I don't want the video to be like 5 hours long. So I'm going to focus on just giving you the basic details of the patterns and fabrics that I used, and then concentrate on styling my garments. I do have a lot more detail in my Friday Sews videos each week that I go into more of the construction details and fit details and any changes that I made to the patterns. So if you're interested in more information about sewing the garments, I highly encourage you to go back and watch those videos. I will link the playlist above, and I am going to go in the order in which I sewed things during the month, so it'll make it a little bit easier to find the Friday Sews video that accompanies it if you want more detail. So let's just get started. The first thing that I finished in May was the Simplicity S1887, which is a pair of shorts that I made out of a cotton linen blend. I made the size 8, and I think I graded to a 10 at the hip. The fabric was in a Essex cotton linen blend that I've had in my stash forever. I wanted to make a little matching set, which you will be seeing very shortly. And these shorts are not my favorite. I had some issues with the elastic, and they're actually quite tight in the waist, so they're kind of hard to get on and off. So I don't know how long these shorts are going to stay in my wardrobe, but for now, they're comfortable. I don't actually own very many pairs of shorts, so they are handy to have for now until I can replace them with something better. So I have styled them with the matching shirt, which I will get to in a minute. And then the other outfit that I paired with it is one of my Ogden camis. I used leopard polyester crepe for that one, and it's just a little bit dressier of an outfit, but I like both looks. The second thing that I finished is the Fiber Mood Elisa shirt. This is the second time that I made this shirt. I believe I made the size small, and I used the same fabric, that Essex cotton linen, and when you wear the two shirt and the matching shorts together, it looks like a faux romper, which is the look that I was going for. The other outfit that I paired with this shirt was just a simple pair of skinny jeans and ankle boots, and then I rolled up the sleeves so that they're cuffed, and it just gives it a little bit of a different look. The next item that I finished is Simplicity S9267. I made this for the Sew Maxi for Mother's Day challenge that was hosted by Crumpets Tea and Sewing and Crystal Sews and Stuff. I made the size 8, and I used an Atelier Jupe rayon fabric that I got from Style Maker Fabrics. I absolutely love the print of the skirt. I've worn it a few times already, and for this video, I decided to style it with one of my other makes, which is the Veronica tank from Vicky Sews, for a casual look. And then I also styled it with the Jennifer Lauren handmade Hunter tank, and I really like both outfits. I think that they're both perfect for summer, just easy breezy. You could wear them in a variety of scenarios, like going out for brunch or something a little fancy, or even more casual, just running errands. And I absolutely love this skirt. The only thing about it that is like not quite right is that the waist is a little bit big. It kind of tends to fall down a little bit. I do wish that I had made belt loops in order to help keep the waistline up, but otherwise the skirt is pretty much perfect and I really love wearing it. My next finished make is the Simplicity 9146. It's a striped pair of pants made out of a linen rayon blend that I got from Joann Fabrics. I made the size 10 in these, and I did some extra work trying to get the crotch shape to fit me properly, and I'm really happy with the way that that turned out. And for my styling, I paired the pants with the Jennifer Lauren handmade Hunter Tank again, which I really like that look. And then I also paired it with the Fiber Mood Paulette blouse, which is also coming up. And it's a little bit dressier, and I like the way that those two look together for kind of a more date night look. My next finished object is the Deer and Doe Reglice dress. This was my needle sharp box for the month, and the fabric is a rayon lawn from Cotton and Steel in this lovely purple floral. And I like this dress. It's not my favorite, but everyone else in my life seems to absolutely love it. I had tried it on, and my husband told me that it's one of the nicest dresses that I ever made, and I was kind of like, really? I mean, it's not that I don't like it, I do like it, but it's just not my most favorites. I don't know why everyone else likes it so much. I think it's nice, but I don't know. I just thought that was weird. I made the size 36 in this one, and I did view A, which has the tie neck front and shearing at the waist. And for this dress, I can't remember, I styled it with a black blazer, a sort of a work look, and I really like the way that the combo of that looks together. And the next thing that I finished was the Fiber Mood Paulette shirt. I made it out of a rayon dobby that I got from fabric.com. It's in the color Sage. I made the size small for this one, and I shortened the sleeves to be short sleeves instead of the original long sleeves with a cuff. Originally, I had put shearing to make a little elasticated cuff on the short sleeve, but I ended up not liking that, and so I removed the shearing stitches, which was very easy to do, and now I like the top as is. It's just a simple elbow length sleeve. For this look, I paired it with a denim skirt, and I really like how comfortable it is, and I like how the fabric looks with white. And you've already seen my other look, which was pairing the top with the striped linen pants. The next thing that I finished is my Opal Socks. It's a knitted finished object. I made these socks without a pattern. They're toe up with 64 stitches, which is my normal number of stitches that I use to make socks for myself. I did a heel flap and gusset, and the leg is about 7 inches long with 2x2 ribbing at the top. The yarn is a little bit scratchy, as Opal tends to be, but the good thing about it is that it will last literally forever. My husband is the only person I know who can actually wear through German sock yarn. Anybody else, it just seems to go and go and go. The next thing that I did was I refashioned a few tops. And because I set the precedent last month that I am including these refashions and alterations in my monthly makes, I will talk about them now. The first one I actually do not have to show you. It was the Sew Over It Robelo Wrap top made out of a rayon challis from Joann Fabrics. And I just needed to turn up the cuffs on the sleeves and tack them into place. I did that. I wore the top once in May, and when I just did my closet clean out, I actually ended up donating that top because I just never really loved it. I think that I like the idea of wrap tops more than I actually like wearing them, because I just find them fussy and you have to keep fiddling with them, and I just found it annoying, and I didn't really like the fabric. The quality wasn't great. So I just decided to pass that top on to someone else who would get more use out of it. and so I don't have that one to show you. But the next one that I edited was the McCalls 7900, which was made out of a red cotton shirting fabric. It's kind of like a chambray. It's woven with red and black threads, and so the color kind of shifts a little bit depending on how the light hits it, and I really like that. Originally, I had made the cropped view in a size 8 with puff sleeves, but because of the cotton shirting made the puff sleeves really stand out. I did not like it, and so I ended up removing the sleeves and finishing the armholes with binding, and I do really like the look of this crop top now. The first outfit that I created was pretty simple. I just paired it with a pair of Madewell vintage straight leg jeans. I like the juxtaposition of the red with the light blue. It's one of my favorite color combinations. And then because the jeans are so casual, I kind of dressed up the outfit a little bit with some heel booties. And for my second look, it's more of a fall, like a transitional fall look. I paired it with a ready-to-wear blank NYC suede skirt in kind of a dark olive color. And I also put on a Madewell cardigan, and I really like that look. I think that it is kind of a little bit dressy, but also cozy and comfortable for early fall. The last refashion or alteration that I made was my Victory Sofia blouse. I do have a whole review video about this that I will link up in the cards. But a very kind YouTube commenter suggested that I prevent the shoulders from falling off by adding a tie to the back, and so I did that, and it works perfectly. I've actually worn the top for a whole day, and it stayed up on my shoulders, and I just did some brief styling with some skinny jeans, and then I also paired it with shorts, and just as a very, very basic easy to throw on outfit that's just a little bit more elevated than a t-shirt and shorts. The next thing that I finished was the Paradise Patterns Llama tank out of bamboo rib knit that I bought from Blackbird Fabrics. I do have a review video that just went up on Monday, so I will link that in the cards. And I made the size 2, or the second smallest size. I can't remember if that was like a small or a size 2, but the details are in my review video. And for styling, because in my review I showed quite a few different ways to wear this tank, and it's so basic it goes with everything, I just kept it simple in this video with a pair of skinny jeans tucked in, and I just think it's a great universal tank that you could literally wear with anything. The next thing is the Vicky Sews Veronica tank, also made out of the same bamboo rib knit, and it was also part of my Monday review. I was comparing the two patterns because they are very similar, and you will have seen this tank already paired with my Simplicity maxi skirt, and I really like that look. I also did another very simple combination of the blue tank top with a pair of black ready-to-wear jean shorts that I got from Old Navy. I really love that royal blue with black combo, and then I threw on my Madewell utility jacket over top, just for a really simple summer outfit. The next finished object is the new Look Romper 6554. The pattern is originally for a dress or a jumpsuit, but I just shortened the legs to be a romper instead, and I used a cotton spandex jersey that I got from Joann Fabrics. Because I will never actually wear this romper outside of the house other than walking the dogs, I chose to style it for the video in just a very simple way that I would actually wear it around the house. And I have worn it a couple of times because it is just so incredibly comfortable. For sizing, I graded between a size 8 up to a size, I graded from a size 6 at the top up to a size 10 at the hip. And the fit is pretty good. I really should go back in and put a snap in the crossover front just to keep it closed because it does want to keep flying open. But for now, I've been too lazy to do that. But yeah, this fabric is not the first thing that I would gravitate towards, but I do actually really like it, and the romper itself is extremely comfortable. The next finished object is McCalls 8058, and I made a crew neck t-shirt dress out of a beautiful floral cotton spandex jersey that I got from Style Maker Fabrics. I have already worn this dress to work, and it's just so versatile. You can really pair it with anything. You can make it casual, you can make it dressy. I absolutely love this dress, and I'm sure that I will wear it a ton, probably even in the fall and winter, because I could just wear tights underneath it and then throw on a cardigan or a jacket over top. The next finished item is another McCalls knit dress. It's M8020, which is a swingy style knit dress with a very deep V, and it has gathers underneath the bust. I used another cotton spandex jersey from Style Maker Fabrics, and this dress, I didn't like it initially because the flutter sleeves at the length that they cut off on my arms is just not my favorite. And also I was just feeling like the proportions were off. Like when I tried on the dress, I just felt like I looked really short in it because the dress does flare out towards the bottom. It's really quite wide, and I just felt that the whole effect just made me look even shorter than I already am. And so I ended up going back and actually shortening the dress an additional 2 inches. I believe that the first time that I made it, I think I shortened it by about 2.5 inches, and then I shortened it again by cutting another 2 inches off of the hem. And so not only did that make the dress shorter, it also made it slightly less wide, and I like the look of the dress better. It's still not perfect. I still don't love the flutter sleeves, but I do think that it looks a lot better now than it did initially, and it was just another lesson to keep editing things if they're not working for me and finding a way to make it work. So the very last thing that I finished in the month of May was the Jennifer Lauren handmade Hunter tank, and I made it out of a remnant of leftover linen that I got from Fabric Mart that I used to make another top, and I had just enough to squeeze out the Hunter tank. I made the size 8, but it did turn out a little bit big. You can see in some of the modeled photos how it's sort of billowy in the front. I think that I probably should have done a small bust adjustment, which I will try next time if I make this tank again. I've already modeled this tank with other pieces that I made during the month, and I'm really happy with the versatility of this tank. I think that it's going to get a lot of wear this summer. And for my final look, I just kept it really simple, and I paired it with my Madewell jean shorts for just a summertime, easy to throw on, go to Target kind of outfit. So that is everything that I made in the month of May. I know it was a lot. Part of me wants to slow down and stop making as many garments just so these videos won't be as taxing to film, but we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate that you take time out of your day to watch my videos, and I will see you next time.